가! 먹다가! 에이! 물! 그자! 물아! 그자! 물! 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 물!
Wow, that was really cool. A knife dance. Hi everyone, welcome to CGTN. I'm Yang Shimeng. We are live in Tibet. We just watched a splendid knife dance show here by Lhoba people. I'm visiting a Lhoba ethnic minority group in Ningqi City and Milin County. You know, there are 56 ethnic groups in China, and Lhoba is the 56th. They are the last recognized ethnic minority group and also the smallest, with a population of about nearly 4,200 people all over China. So I'm really excited to explore the village and dive in their history and culture with you together. And I invited a local Lhoba guide, also one of the actors here, to join us to give us a better introduction. Zhoukhan Jaya. Sorry, my pronunciation of the Lhoba language. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience here? 先跟大家介绍一下自己吧。
大家好，我是西藏米林县的珞巴族，我的名字叫顾炯家勇。这个呢，门诺波这个我跟阿米呢，顾炯家勇喽。
Wow, he gave you a self-introduction saying he is a local resident here in Milin County in Ningqi City in Tibet. 您刚才讲的最后一句话是什么语言？
珞巴语。
珞巴语。
我们珞巴博嘎尔语。
博嘎尔语。Oh, that the last.
部落的。
Okay, the last sentence was he was using their tribe language, Bogar language. That is their local dialect. 我感觉您还这个上气不接下气呢，刚刚跳那个很累哈。He's still catching his breath here. 那您能不能给我们介绍一下那个刀舞是什么意思呀？
刀舞珞巴语叫布嘎。
珞巴布嘎。
布嘎。
OK。
然后这个刀舞的话，主要是我们的祖先阿布达尼传承下来的。
Okay. So in their Lhoba language, the knife dance is called bulga. Bulga. That is knife dance meaning here, and that is a tradition passed on from their ancestor Abudani, right? What is that for? 就是这个刀舞，它是有什么用意？
这个因为我们珞巴族男子主要以狩猎嘛，然后跳刀舞也就是主要显示珞巴男子的一个英武。
要我们那个男子气概。Okay, so because Lhoba people traditionally they do hunting for a living, and to do that knife dance is their one of their traditions to show the masculine, to show the power and strength of the male. 我看您这个整个这一套服饰也是非常有男子气概，很不一样，跟那个我们这两天看到的藏族的传统服饰非常不一样。能不能给我们介绍一下？
那珞巴族男子的话是以狩猎为主，男子的服饰非常典型的一个狩猎的一个装扮。
OK，
像我们头上戴的这个是熊皮帽。
哇，我们来给观众看一下。So usually this is their hat.
熊皮和藤条。
Overall, their costume is designed for hunting because that's what they traditionally do, and this is actually made of bear skin. See? Wow, 这也是熊皮啊。
熊的头皮。
This is the head skin of a bear. 这不是现在打的吧？这是以前的。
父辈传下来的。
This is
现在不打猎。
They no longer hunt. They no longer hunt anymore. Now they are protecting the animals, protecting the wildlife around us. And all these costumes are passed down from their earlier generations, from his father. 这是您父辈传的。
对。
From his father passed on to him.
然后这个除了有保暖和伪装作用，在大山里面。那还可以那个藤条的话可以防护，当头盔一样，战盔。
Okay, so this is also it works like a helmet to protect themselves, and also because you know the bear skin, they can keep the warmth in the mountains. Wow.
这个熊的头皮是在后面防止别人从后面射箭射到心脏。
Oh,
护心的后
because
面。
this is also this is very thick. Yeah, because it's pretty long and it can protect them as an defensive function to protect their hearts being attacked by enemies.
对，就是这样。
那这个衣服呢？
衣服是山羊毛织的，
啊。
然后它主要是用了防雨和保暖的。
Okay, so this is made of wool. It is waterproof and also keep the warmth here. We can see it's very different from the traditional Tibetan clothes, Tibetan costumes that we usually see these days. It is their tradition. 然后后面这个是什么皮啊？
这个是那个麋鹿的皮子。
麋鹿。
哎。
哦，这个是麋鹿，这个是山羊。
这是山羊毛的。
This is made of wool. And this is made of reindeer. Again, they are protecting the animals now. These are passed on from their earlier generations, from their fathers or from their grandpas, because they no longer hunt anymore. We are friends with animals now. See, they have the traditional dress is knee-high black dress, no sleeves, no buttons. I guess that is also due to their local, temperature, the climate here. 我看您这都没有袖子，没有扣子，就是这么一件，是为了打猎方便，还是因为就是天气原因？
主要是我们生活的区域是比较温带和亚热带气候的。
OK。
所以我们就穿的比较这种。简单化一点
啊，就这个地方，我们是在那个西藏比较偏南一点的地方，还是比较暖和的。
对。
我知道这个洛巴在藏语里其实就是南方人的意思。
对，南方人的意思。
啊，Lhoba means southerner. I was asking him why their dress is like this. There's no sleeve. He said because the temperature here, the climate here is semi-tropical temperature, so it's pretty warm. We are on the southern side of Tibetan autonomous region. Actually, Lhoba literally means southerners in Tibetan language because Lhoba people live in the southeast part of Tibet. 您这是没穿鞋哦。Take a look.
对，我们
He's going barefoot.
Yes. 我们洛巴族的话，一般就是说我们是天父地母嘛。然后我们认为我们的光着脚踩着大地母亲的怀抱里，就是对自己的一个最一个安全和最保护的一个状态。
So originally they believe the sky is their father and the ground is their mother. So they go barefoot to step on the ground. They feel safe this way, like they're touching their
生
mother.
到死永远在母亲的怀抱里。
So they are they're lying with their mother from birth to death. They step on the ground. They are they're in their mothers together. 哇。好呢，那这个男子的服饰是这样子的，女子的服饰是什么呀？有吗？
洛巴族的女性的服饰非常漂亮，我们可以到前面。
里面有是吧 ？So let's go in there to take a look at the females' clothes, the costume here. He just said that the females' clothing, the females' dress is really beautiful. 女性不打猎的吧？
女性主要是以耕地和织布。耕织。
So the females don't hunt. Mainly they weave. I'm looking forward to the females. Oh, it is beautiful. Because he said it was really beautiful.
那边是我的表妹，她正在织布。
Okay, I was looking at this. This is a traditional female dress, but that is his cousin.
他们正在制作我们洛巴族的服饰。
She is weaving right now to make a traditional Lhoba costume. Let's take a look. 您好。
她是我的表妹，叫雅达尔。
雅达尔。雅达尔。哦，是。She is the cousin. 您这个是在做什么呀？
这个是男士的马甲。
我来。Let me pass on the microphone here. 是在做一个男士的马甲。She's making a vest for the males. 但是这个很窄哎。
拼几块，拼起来，织几块，然后拼起来。
So this is just a smaller piece, and then we'll make several pieces and stitch them together to make the vest. 这个马甲就是我们穿在外面的吗？
对，外面的。穿外面的。
To wear outside. Oh. I'll show you. This is what she's weaving now. The final product will be like this. It's beautiful, and we have this seashells tied here. Okay, let's see the weaving process. 我们洛巴女士传统就是主要做这个编织，
哎，对，
织布。
织布对，然后这是有包嘛，这是脚套嘛，这些都是我们自己
哦，都是自己织的。
哎，自己织的。
So all the dresses and the pants here, they weaved by themselves.
男士的也是我们织的。
They weave for themselves, and also the males 给自己的家人、父亲、丈夫、孩子都是女性在织哦。
哎，对。
我可以试一下吗？
哎，可以。
可以吗？
来，
我看起来挺复杂的。It looks complicated, but I kind of want to give it a try. To experience, to try this traditional technique. Oh, 我坐在这边好。
这个有没有？
没事，我把它夹到这里。So I saw. To tie it here, I think this is to stabilize the weaving machine. To make it really tight. Just to tie them together. This way it won't go away. And then I saw she was stepping here on the wood, to better stabilize the equipment here. Okay, to give the weaving machine extra support. Now it won't go. 然后是这样。
先把这个拿出来。
To hold the board this way and pull this out. 然后这样。
然后把这个拉下来。可以了。把这个放进去。
So there are multiple layers. Okay, now I see. So I take out this. And then I pull it from here. 然后我往回拉，对吗？ And then I go this way, so the thread would come down to here. Now I wait one layer of the cloth here. 然后之后再这样，我再把这个。Okay, so now this way. 从这边吗？从这儿。Okay. So I pull it over from here. I hold it a little bit to make it tight. And then 这样子。
这个就不用了，这个放到这儿，然后一个手拉这个，一个手压这个。
一个手拉这个 one. Okay. I pull it up with this hand.
这个松一点。
It's so complicated. So I pull it with one hand like this, and then I push with one hand like that. 然后呢？
这样。
Oh God, this is not easy. I mean, it looks easy. What now? 就是要不要把这边弄出来一个空间是吧？
对。
Okay. Guys, I'm cheating.
弄开，分开。
I'm cheating. This takes power. I got it. Okay.
把这个拿出来，然后
Okay. I'm
手
trying.
拉着。
Okay. And I pull this out. 拿这个拿出来，把它从这儿弄进去。然后往回推，往回拉。And then pull this over. Okay, that's one step. And I think I've done enough. This is really complicated. 好，然后就是一直这样重复这个过程。对。
把线放进去。
从这边。Okay. To repeat one more time. This time I'm trying to do it myself. 这样子，留一点点，是吗？
这个不留，这个要边修一下。
是修一下。好。To pull it over, make it tight, pull it down, and then pull.
不用啦。
不用啦。
把这个放下去。
把这个。
然后往后坐一点。好了，这就打开了。
Creates the space here. Now pull this out, pull it over from here, and then do one more time. 可以的吧？好复杂 complicated。OK， 我觉得可以了。我现在想看一下您这个衣服，我看您这衣服看很久了，觉得很漂亮。我来把这个解开。您这样子织一个马甲大概要多长时间呀？
慢的话3天左右。弄花的话就是3天到3天半。
Okay.
零花的话2天半左右。
Okay, so I was asking her how long it takes for her to weave one to finish the weaving of the vest. She said if it's slow and if the pattern is complicated, it will take her about 3 days. That's super fast for me. She said it's the slower one. And here you can take a closer look here. 这都是您织的？ Wow, these were all made by themselves. You can see the pattern here. 这个是心形的。哇 ，the heart-shaped pattern. Hearts here. 这个看起来像是那个小海螺。贝壳哈。These are seashells. I see a lot of seashell decorations here. I think that's also a traditional design here in their culture. 看您就带了很多贝壳。
就是带了很多贝壳。
啊，为什么这个贝壳是有什么含义吗？
就是的话，以前的话是贝壳多的是，就是家里富裕的。
啊 ，so the seashell represents wealth.
它过去是我们原始社会时期的货币。
Oh, okay. So this is the original currency in tradition in the old times. So the more seashells you have, the more wealthy you are. 那您这肯定很富有了，有这么多贝壳。好，那您给我们介绍一下，就是洛巴女子的服饰吧，我看看。
这一套就是洛巴女。传统的服饰。很
漂亮。
这是脚套嘛，这是围裙。
OK。
然后这是贝壳，这是腰带。
啊 ，this is the belt。
就是这些都是。
那是针线盒。
就是针线盒。
这是针线盒。
里面装着针和
线。可以打开，这是我新做的，所以就没有。
OK。
Okay,
so they have so many ornaments carrying on their bodies. I bet it's super heavy. 是不是带这些都很重啊？有点重。
打火石。
啊 ，this is like the lighter, like traditional. They use this to lit up fire. OK， 这个是什么做的？
这是
海螺。
啊，these are the conch shells. These are made of conch shells.
这里面这个是。以前的话，传的时候没有裤子嘛，然后这个一会儿打开，然后把这个带到上面的话，不会很容易打开是。
所以这个像是一个腰带一样，就是 these are all served as belts in the old times。
也叫腰札。
腰札。
腰札它除了是一种装饰，还可以护腰。
also protect your。
藤条编。
this is made of bamboo and grass. Yeah. It serves both as a belt and also a protection device to protect your waist.
男性也要戴这个腰札。
And also in the old times, males would also wear this, because it's not only a decoration; it serves as a defensive belt here to protect your waist. 我刚刚给大家看一下，这个后面还有一个What is this for？ 这个是做什么的？
这是又是铜镜
啊，
主要是女孩子梳妆打扮的时候，过去就是没有玻璃嘛，镜子就是靠这个铜镜来，就是古代的铜镜。
那为什么要放到后面？
放到后面主要是我们的始祖传说里，我们的祖先阿布达尼他娶的一个老婆，是太阳的，太阳是我们的母亲嘛，太阳母亲最小的女儿嫁给我们的祖先阿布达尼，然后太阳母亲为了让女孩子在那边平安，就专门她送了这个护心镜。
护心镜，所以这个也是从背后来保护自己的。
保护自己的。
就跟您那个熊皮其实是一个意思。
对。
Okay, so this is actually a mirror, a bronze mirror in the old times, because back then there was no mirror. They used this to do their makeup, and also they have a tradition. They have a legendary said that their ancestor Abu Dhani, right? They married the youngest daughter of the sun god, the god of sun, and the god of sun wants to protect his daughter, right? So he gave this to his daughter as a defensive product. Here you can protect yourself from being attacked by other animals or your enemies here to protect your heart. Wow, 这个很漂亮，但是现在就更多的只是一种装饰作用，对吧？Now they use it mostly for just decoration. 这个是什么？
是那边。
这是以前的事，这是一头牛，是银子做的吧？
哦，
这种是一种银饰。
This is made of silver.
这个其实就是女性的那个过去没有胸罩嘛。它就是一个
类
似那种就是胸的一个装饰，胸饰。
Okay. So this is a breast decoration in the old times because back then.
部落中人这些非洲部落。
Yeah, because back then when in their primary societies they don't have clothes, they use it for just decoration here. And these are super beautiful. You have so many necklaces here. 怎么有这么多条项链啊？这个项链是什么做的？
对我们这个洛巴族的喜欢的宝石类就是蓝松石，还有白松石，还有这种更深蓝的一些松石，包括然后还有琉璃。像有些是琉璃。
So these are the favorite stones, the precious stones here, loved by traditional Lhoba people, made of a mineral stone here. It is also their local minerals. 哇，好漂亮！而且我看您这个耳环也都是这样子弄在一起的。
它也是琉璃珠。
这都是琉璃珠，so 是。耳环是套在这里的，也是一个项链。So they hang this over their ears as a necklace, and they also have seashells here. 好漂亮，谢谢您。
然后这还有平时我们洛巴族女孩子结婚的话会有个这么个帽子，就是新娘的帽子
啊。因为后面有头发。
对，新娘的帽子。
This is for brides when they get married. Girls would wear this. The brides will wear this. It's a special just hat for the wedding ceremony.
一般结婚的时候才戴着。
只有结婚时候戴。这个真的戴上好漂亮，很有特色。
对。
这也是用竹子做的。
对，然后过去的话，这个上面都是竹花。
以前是竹花。
现在就用那种毛线。
OK。我刚刚在想您这个一身衣服。价格不菲吧？
对，一般女孩的衣服，包括这些珠宝，这些珠宝基本上是祖传下来的。这边这种珠宝的话，估计就，有的就买不到了，无价之宝了吧？然后，但他们服饰，整个这个衣服和这些装饰、贝壳这些加起来的话，肯定女孩的服装要将近2万多块钱。
2万多块钱，但这些基本上都是祖传下来的。
对，祖传下来的。
He was just saying that the jewelries they're wearing, you can't buy it anywhere right now because they are passed down from their ancestors, from their mothers, grandmas, passed down from generation to generation, and they are priceless. And then after exclude these just other than these price, 无价之宝. So other than these jewelries, just the clothes, the dress itself, and also the decorations, ornaments here, one costume would cost about 20,000 RMB. That would be about, I'm doing a little math here, 3,000, around 3,000 to 4,000 US dollars. 哇，这个是女士的服装，那男士的服装呢？我觉得这应该更贵吧？
没有，男士的服装的话，全部加起来一套的话，估计要除了这种珠宝除了这些松石之外，其他帽子、衣服还有这些刀配饰这些加起来的话，要是加起来肯定要1万左右吧。
1万左右。So I thought the male's costume would cost. Okay. So again, no jewelries because jewelries are priceless right now in the modern times. I thought male's costume would cost a little bit higher because there are a lot of bear skin, reindeer skin, the furs here. But they said he said the whole costume cost about 10,000 RMB. That's about 2,500 US dollars. About that range. 好，那您刚刚给我们讲说这个刀具什么的，因为您刚才说这个服饰主要都是打猎嘛，有一些特殊的设计在里面。那打猎的这个工具，您可不可以我们介绍一下？
行，我们移步到前面。
哦，前面还有是吧？那我们就过去那边。啊，谢谢您。
前面我们有个展示厅，我也在厕所。
哎 ，Thank you， 谢谢阿佳，谢谢。Okay, so they have another exhibition room over there. But here, I think we can tell a little bit about the tools they use for hunting. 这两个是刀是吧？
对。
我看刚才那个刀纹，这个刀很锋利的样子。
男子因为要出门打猎，一般都会这个行头。一般还会手上有个弓，这是箭筒嘛。但是今天为了方便挑这个刀物，我们就没有刀，拿这个弓。对。
Okay, so this is the arrow box. Yeah, this is the arrow box. 我们往这边走一点，去那边。This is the arrow box, but today, for safety reason, when they were dancing, the knife dance, they don't put arrows inside. But these are knives, a long knife and a shorter knife. 我们可以拿出来看一下吗？
这把是短刀。
有时短刀也很长啊。This is the shorter knife, but it's already too long for me. Oh, I recognize this pattern. You see the pattern here? That is the water pattern, just like 义贡 Tibetan knife, which is very famous. 这个是很像那个义贡藏刀。
对，因为我们珞巴族分那个深山里的珞巴和靠近藏区的珞巴。靠近藏区的珞巴的话，就会买那个义贡的这种藏刀。
Oh, so they actually got these knives from the Igong people, the Igong Tibetan people. Igong Tibetan knife is super famous. We've made a video about it, the making process of Igong Tibetan knife, and it's super complicated. This is their special design. The patterns here, it represents water, and the knife, the Igong Tibetan knife is super expensive. 这个义贡藏刀很贵哦。
对，过去的话，
您说这也是传下来的。
过去我们是祖先过去原始社会我们是以物换物。然后我们把那个受到的猎物的皮毛啊，那些兽骨给他们，因为它入药嘛。然后皮毛可以取暖，就跟那个藏区交换粮食、大米呀，或者盐巴呀这些就主要是换盐和换这些器具。
Okay. So in the past, they exchanged goods with the Igong people. They exchanged, the animal furs, and the wools that what they hunted from the forest, and then they exchanged those goods with Igong people to get, salt. 拿盐油是吗？
不是用我们从他们手上拿盐。我们给
咱们给他们
动物的皮毛，不是羊毛，动物的皮毛。
They use furs to exchange, salt from the Igong people.
我们从他们手上买那个刀和那个羊毛。
And also they get the Igong knife from them. So this is exchanged back from the Igong people. 但是这个装饰是咱们自己的，是吧？
刀上面的这些装饰就是我们珞巴族自己本民族的一些风土习俗。
The decoration here is their feature, their specialty here. Only the knife is from the Igong people. 你给我们介绍一下这个装饰吧，这是什么皮毛？
这个是那个咱们那个臭鼬的皮子。
臭鼬皮？
对。
This is made of skunk fur.
这两个都是臭鼬。
哇，为什么是臭鼬呢 ？Why skunk？
因为臭鼬它本来就身上有一种味道，很刺鼻的。
对。
然后把它放在刀背上，就是可以辟邪。可以驱邪，驱一些恶魔呀，辟邪。
Okay. So usually they will put.
保护自己，对。
Got it. Usually they will put, the fur of the skunks to cover it. To cover the knife because skunks they have a pretty strong smell and they cover the knife with the skunk fur to protect themselves from the bad stuff, to protect themselves from the evil things, and just kind of like best wishes for themselves. 这个是比较传统的臭鼬皮，都是这样子。
包括因为我们珞巴族他信仰的是万物有灵，我们认为大自然的所有的动物，包括山水树石头都有灵魂所在，所以我们把这些灵魂他们的一些皮毛或者他们的一些石头啊或者什么一些树弄在我们自己家门口，或者我们像这种皮毛弄在刀背上，它就相当于带来好运，保护我们。 保护我们的家人免遭一些伤害呀。
I got it. Okay, so Lhoba people, they believe everything has spirits. So no matter, not only just skunks, everything, they cover the skin on their stuff. They put the skin around their houses, just to bring in the good fortunes. 我想在进去之前看一下这把长刀有多大，我怕里面空间不够大。So before we go in, I really want to see.
一般我们的刀这个背的时候都是刀背朝外，这是对别人的一个尊敬。
Oh, to show respect.
刀背必须是朝外。
Okay, wow, this is heavy. Okay, this is really long. And he told me that when they are holding the knives, when they pull it out, they put the back of the knife towards others, and the blade, I'll turn it this way, the blade, they put it toward themselves. This is to show respect and also being polite, because the blade is really, really sharp. I saw them doing the knife dance, and it's pretty dangerous to me. 是全都是开了刃的是吧？
开了刃的。
很锋利哦。
对。
This is also the water pattern of the yigong knife, and yeah, never turn the blades of a knife to others. 好，我给放进，我有点小心哦。很怕划到手。
没事。
Careful here. That is really, really heavy. Okay, now we go in to see more, hunting tools they use in hunting. 您刚刚说这个箭筒是用什么做的呀？
这是用竹子。因为我们老家的竹子都很粗，所以它是用竹筒做的。
So the arrow box is made of a bamboo. Yeah, the shape of a bamboo. 就是竹筒造型的。
对。
Now we are inside like a small showcase room of the traditional Lhoba culture here. 我们现在这个其实是一个小的洛巴文化展示厅。
对，现在我们这个地方就是我们为了保护和传承我们这个民族的一些文化，就弄了一个小的展览馆，也是为了给别人宣传我们的文化。
So they designed this showcase room to better preserve their culture here, pass down their culture and history, tell their stories to more people, to more tourists here. 也是一个做旅游的宣传的用途。这个就都是珠宝吗？
这里主要是展示的是我们珞巴族的一些首饰。主要是女性的首饰这里面。
Okay, so these are just jewelries for the female. 我刚刚看到这些就是有这个打结呀，我有听说咱们珞巴人是没有自己的文字的，以前都是打结记事。
刻木结绳记事。
刻木结绳。
刻木结绳记事，对。
就是因为历史是没有这个文字记载。
对，因为我们只有语言没有文字嘛，然后我们为了对自己的后代或者孩子有某件事情的一个记忆和印象，就会刻上木头上面绑一种颜色的一个毛线或者绳子，然后这个颜色的绳子代表了这件事某一件事。
OK。
很多原始社会的部落走来的民族都是这种。
OK。这个很有意思。So Lhoba people, they have their language, but only spoken language. They don't have words. They don't have written language to track down their histories. So to remember the history, they use knots to tie a knot on ropes, or they carve on the wood to just notify themselves there's something happened these days, and they will use different colors to tie the knots to differentiate the things, the events happened. 我们现在看的这些就是一些
这边的话这边主要是展示的是我们珞巴族的生产生活器具和我们珞巴族男子狩猎的一些器具。
Okay, so these are mostly hunting tools.
像捕猎的呀，然后生产的一些竹筐呀那种，像打鱼的一些鱼篓啊。
Okay, so these are all what we are seeing now. What we just saw are all hunting tools. I saw tools for catching fish, tools for catching squirrels, tools for catching birds, and this is really interesting. This is for I know Tibetan people also use this. 藏族人也这样子，是用那个打酥油的。
像这种的话是我们从藏族人手上购买的。
So they buy this from the Tibetan people, but those are hunting tools originally. They make themselves, the Lhoba people. This is to make the yak butter.
打酥油弄酥油茶的，或者打那个酥油的，提炼酥油的。
and also, these tools are also, now intangible cultural heritages here to, better preserve their culture. 这些工具是什么？这些应该不是打猎用的了。
这些的话就是比较我们珞巴族的比较原始的一些生产生活工具吧。
OK。
像这个是秤砣嘛。
这是个包是吧？
这个是我们的平时装那些外出的时候装一些食物的包包一样的。
可以拿起来看看吗？
对，都是用藤或者竹编织的。
These are weaved,
这比较老了。
hand weaved.
这肯定有。
It's pretty old. We can tell,
这肯定有5代人肯定有。
5代人哦。
对。
我以为说50年怎样。This is pretty old. We can tell from the appearance. He said it's probably passed on by 5 generations here. Wow. I better leave it down here. Okay, so these are bags, which is really cute, and all these are agricultural production tools.
锄地的呀，除草的。
For agricultural use, and this is a container. 这应该就是说晒干谷子呀，这些。Okay, to sun dry,
尤其这种大的竹筐就是晒谷物的。
晒谷物。
像这个是原始的铁锹。
这是 the shovel.
原始的挖土工具。
To dig the dust, to dig the ground. You said a shovel here. Agricultural products. And I'm seeing that is really interesting. A little house here.
对，这边的话主要就是展示的是我们珞巴族的主要的建筑的一些模式和我们的服饰文化。
So here we are currently seeing a traditional house. The Lhoba people used to live in houses like this. 这个上面都是用草编的是吗？
我们珞巴族的整个这个建筑主要是干栏式结构。因为我刚刚说了，我们主要生活在亚热带和温带地区，比较潮湿闷热，然后还有很多毒虫嘛，蛇呀这种毒虫呀这种。
所以通常是吊脚楼。
所以它就会以干栏式的吊脚楼模式。对。
Okay, so usually they will live.
一个是防潮，一个是
防
毒虫。
The house higher. Because as we said, the Lhoba people live in a semi-tropical climate area to protect themselves from the moist, the wetness, and also protect themselves from the snakes and poison insects. They will lift the house higher and they will raise livestock beneath on the first floor, so they will live in the second floor. 就相当于我们住在2层，然后1层是养生口的。
对，养生口。
对吧？Okay, and the house is made of. 我看这个是用木头。
对，竹木结构做的。对。
竹木。So it is made of bamboo, banana leaves.
还有茅草或者那个芭蕉叶。
Okay, banana leaves, thatches, and bamboo here. 但现在不住这种屋子了吧？
对，现在我们就住在比较现代的一些高楼或者公寓这种。对，然后这种房子就是为了发展旅游业，我们现在主要是用来当农家乐和民宿这种接待游客的。
所以现在还是有这个村庄啊，是有这种房子，然后让大家看一下我们以前的生活是什么样。
对，
就是给游客看的。
对。
Okay, so they don't live in houses like this anymore. They moved out to modern buildings, apartments, as part of the rural revitalization projects, but they still keep housing like this in some traditional villages, but more like a showcasing use for the tourism industry to make more tourists know about our culture, 让更多的人来了解我们珞巴人以前的历史文化。
对。
就是虽然我们的历史没有文字记载，但是我们通过口口相传的这种方式，一直在把这个历史和文化一代代的传承下去。
是的。像我们珞巴族的话，大家都知道我们少数民族只有语言和没有文字嘛。然后我们传承记事都是靠口口相传。那么我们除了这种用说话的这种方式之后，我们还会用我们的唱歌的方式来传承我们的历史和文化，和我们的那个就相当于你们汉族的族谱家谱一样，我们可以用唱的方式把自己的家谱从第一代开始唱到现在这一代这种。
哇，那应该是一个很长的歌哦。
对，很长，有的时候3天3夜都唱不完。
Okay, so he was saying, although their life is getting better, their history is not forgotten because, although they don't have written languages to note down their history, but they have other ways to pass down their history from generations to generations orally with spoken language and also with songs. They have songs to tell their stories, tell their histories. Just like we have our family tree, we have our history. They can tell their family history with the singing method from the first generations to the current generation. 我们在哪儿能就是这种唱歌讲族谱的历史，现在还有保留吗？
对的，现在我们是非常用心的去在保护它，因为我们人比较少嘛。然后刚好我们今天刚刚跟我一起跳刀舞的那个小伙子啊，他打工友嘛，他也非常会唱我们这个珞巴族始祖传说，就我们珞巴族的历史来历，这个他会唱，用我们一种加音的渠道，加音。或者假金或者假音，
假音这也是珞巴语。
假金、假音这两种说法。
假金、假音。He's saying that they are doing a very good job. They're trying very hard to protect and preserve their culture and history. And actually, I see he's coming here. The other actor from the very beginning of our show, from the actor of the knife dance, is actually very good at singing the history, singing the song. So why don't we give us a minute to appreciate their song, to know more about their history. And I will leave the stage to him. And thank you so much for watching our live stream today. We are live in Tibet, in Ningchi County, and we'll have more live streaming brought to you from here to tell the stories of Tibetan people. Now I'll leave the stage to this handsome guy here to know more about Lhoba history. 那就请您给我们唱一下这个珞巴历史的这个歌，加金。
可以。哎呀，得起了就加金江，阿那个更得加不加金江，阿不嘎过了加不加金江，东京嘎嘎别个可加金江，不如嘎一动可加金江。个的不明了用过可加金江。可以么？嘎罗罗摩的加金江，遍布罗的高的苦加金江，索波罗巴高和摩有加金江，可以么？嘎罗罗摩的加金江，连克罗高和摩有加金江，遍布罗的高的苦加金江。开门你听那不可叫金江何可
Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That is the traditional song of Lhoba people telling their history. Well, thank you so much for watching our live stream here. I am so excited that we can explore their history, their culture of the Lhoba ethnic minority together to dive in their daily life, to dive in their culture. And we'll have more stories telling to you in our future couple of days here in Tibet. Thank you and bye-bye.
拜拜。
谢谢。
再见。
好了，OK 了。